today's evening meeting, and our trainings are geared towards perfecting our business, because when we join this opportunity, we are joining an opportunity that is giving us a chance to build our own businesses. And I'm very grateful that today and tonight we are training our managers, our new managers who have joined this opportunity. And this is a wonderful step that you've taken towards the success of your business. It is a very clear indicator that your business is headed to the highest levels. So feel free that we are here tonight to help you actually to build your business. It is per se or purely your own business. So you start your business, but not on your own. So tonight I'm privileged to be your trainer and to go through the training with us. My name is Harun Macharia. I'm a director in this opportunity, and it's an opportunity that has given me so many benefits that most of us have now started reaping. And I can assure you that as we continue with this, you are going to see things you have never imagined, because this is an opportunity that is heaven open. It's an open business. It's an open opportunity. So the check is open for you. It's a blank check. It's you to write on it what you want, and it's now henceforth. So it's a business that you're creating for a lifetime. So I've seen so many benefits financially, health-wise, and also lifestyle. So it is something that we are for sure witnessing, or we are professing something that we know. So it's not something that we have put you into that you don't know. And we know now you have experienced this. So be sure that as we go on, much of the trainings as you become teachable and you give yourself to training, you are going to head to the very highest levels. So I want to congratulate all our new managers for the last month. And also those who have started the month and actually have stepped up to being managers. I know there are those who are doing it, because we say, or it is true that in our business, success requires speed. So that is a guarantee. So for those who have stepped up and they are doing it, we thank you and we want to welcome you to this training tonight. And if you allow me, I don't want to take too much time in my story, because that one I'll give another day, but I want to go straight to our training. And if you allow me, I'll do some sharing of slides so that we can be able to go together. It is something that is going to take us just a few minutes, and we'll be free to do other things. So I want us to look at it from, I don't know whether you can see my screen. Yes, what can you see?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, just a second. Just a second. Just a second. I will just be there. Let me share. All right. Can you see it now?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, thanks. So I want us to see what is in it for us, because when we take an opportunity, it should be an opportunity that is changing our lives, not just an opportunity to keep us busy. We don't want to be busy. We want to be benefiting from whatever we are doing. So when you're taking this opportunity as a manager now, you are able now to even start teaching other people to know exactly what they are in for. And we compare this opportunity with so many other things. And one of it is the job that most of us envy so much, because when you go to school, we are trained to look for jobs. And if you look at the new arrival opportunity vis-a-vis the job opportunity, There are so many factors that are considered in all those opportunities. And I want us to look at the factors in NeoRive and the factors that affect our jobs. So the factors being very constant, but we look at the NeoRive opportunity and see that it supersedes all those other opportunities that we go through. Because if you consider something like education in our opportunity, that is not a factor that will hinder you from doing this business. It is one of our core value that this is an opportunity for all. And when it says all, it is all who are above the age of 18. So all means whether you are physically impaired, whether you are educated, whether you're not educated, whether you're young or old, that is not a factor. But when you come to jobs, this is a major factor that even our educated young men are actually falling prey of this. They are not even getting jobs because either they say you are overqualified or you are underqualified. And those are factors that are there. Age is not a factor in NeoRive. Whereas in all these other opportunities, it is very unlikely that you find people in the age of 18, 20 being given as very big jobs. You find that they require you to have experience, and in experience, you have to be aged from the ages of 25, 30, thereabout. But in NeoRive, as long as you hit your age of 18 and you know what this opportunity holds for you, you are in for it. So we have a very big group of people that are awaiting for this opportunity. So you as a manager now, because we want you to create a very big and strong team, you start with the young mind. And when you train young mind, they are the people that now will push your business to the next level. So that factor, take advantage of it, because in NeoRive, there's no anything like age factor. When you get to the ages of 65 or 60, 65, there are some who also retire, like the scorers, they retire at 75. They still retire. But in NeoRive, you find that we are recruiting people, we are registering people, we're sponsoring people who are over 90 years old. And that is not a factor at all. Then when it comes to income, in the job setup, it is purely your boss to decide on what you're going to earn. In this opportunity, it is you, particularly your effort, that is going to measure the level of your earning. So it is an open check, as I said from the introduction. So the promotion in a job setup, it is a boss to decide. Here, there is nothing like promotion to be decided by anybody. It is you to put effort and gain. So also recognition. In job setups, you find that that is not something that is valued at all. Here tonight, we are recognizing you as a manager who have just started earning in the NeoRive business. And we are here to train you and show you how you can grow. In the job setup, when you start raising your head a bit, there are so many people to step on that head and you're pushed down. The other thing is retirement. In job setup, retirement is compulsory. And those are the things that you should always know how to put across to your prospects so that they can see the clear picture of exactly where they are. There are those who are approaching the ages of 60. They actually don't know where to go. Most of them don't know where to go. So you have to put it clear to them that this is compulsory. You have to leave that office that you treasure so much. So come and go to this other side, that there is no limit or there is no age limit as to when you can retire. You can decide to retire very young because you have built a very strong business. You can also push to the age that you want to go as long as God keeps you. So the other thing is security. Today, we have seen through Corona period, we have seen that our jobs are not secure anymore. So in NeoRive, this is the time that we build our businesses. So there's no concern in our security. It is guaranteed. And that can be proven by the season we have gone through. The other thing is assets. The assets in jobs, you cannot actually build assets. But in this one, it is large businesses, all right? So you can see that this is purely something that you can put across to your prospects, because now we are looking for people who can join us. And those prospects, you have to make them understand exactly what it is. So there are some terminologies in our marketing plan that we should always understand, because this is where the money lies in the compensation plan. And this is what differentiates so many of the network marketing companies. And one of the best things that we have here is our marketing plan or our compensation plan. It is purely the best. And that one is it's proven, and you also have now started to see that this is something that is beneficial to you, because once you hit the target of 250 points, you start earning sales volume bonuses. But I'll get to that. There are some terminologies we are supposed to understand very clearly from the onset. And that one, because now we said we are an international company, and we know that that is true. We are in 57 countries. The company has given a standardization fee, the standardization mark of PVs, that is point value. And that is what we call points. And those are the ones that are tabulated at the end of the month, because our business is monthly based. They are tabulated at the end of the month, and they are converted into money. Those ones plus their BV, they are calculated, and you're given your bonus. So you are supposed to understand that each and every product has its points. There are those products that have very high points, and they can be your core products. You can actually cash in them. There are those people who have realized that one of the products that we sell for our farm care, the Super Glue, is one of the best product that has very high points, and it's a sellable product. So you can capitalize on that. There is also this one we call the personal points. Personal points are the ones that you yourself are buying in your names, all right? And those are the ones that are now calculated directly under you, and they're the most beneficial, they're most paying for you. So you should work to maximize on your personal points. So as a distributor or as a member, you're supposed to have a minimum of 100 points in a month for you to qualify to reap from the compensation plan. That is, if you have a team that is allowing you to go to the compensation plan. But if you are on your own, you should always sustain 250 points for you to get qualified as a manager. But we want you to grow. We don't want you to remain a manager, all right? So the next thing that you should understand is team points. Team points is because we are growing a team. Maybe most of us have qualified to be managers by doing one purchase of 250 points, but we want you to grow a team to see the bigger picture and to see the bigger benefits. So when you do a team, there are those points that each and every person is gaining or is doing on their own. And those are all cumulatively given under you, because you are the leader of that team. So this gives you the power to become a business owner. And those are very good points. You keep on accumulating them each and every month. There is a BV, this is business volume. It's actually the one that determines your income. So all the products, they have different business volumes. So you should also understand them. You should check on your compensation plan and also your price list. They are all indicated there. You're able to pick the ones that have the highest BVs, the one that has the highest points, and you can be able to know exactly how you can make your points. We also have the sales volume bonus. And this is now the one that is calculated by your PVs and your BVs. And as a manager, you qualify for 3%. 3%, that is on the compensation plan of 250 points. But also, if you're doing with a team and you have a team of 500 points, you also qualify for 5%. So you can see a manager can earn between 3 to 5% of the sales volume bonus. And we want you to grow to the next levels. We don't just you to remain there. All right. So just a second. So you should grow, because once you start, we don't you just remain in one step. We want you to grow and realize the full benefits. So the steps that are recognized as you grow, you start very low as a distributor, and that is just by joining the company, and you do your kit, you purchase your kit, and you do your 100 points in that month. We recognize you as a fully qualified distributor. And the benefits of a fully qualified distributor, you should be able to understand clearly, because those people who are joining you will be requesting to know, what is the benefit of me joining this company or joining your team? It is you order direct from the Neorife company, you become an independent distributor. That is, you're given the autonomy to go direct to the company and purchase whatever you want to purchase. And you're given free training like the ones that we are doing tonight. You also get a discount between 25 to 33%, because when you buy single units as a distributor, you're given about 25% discount. But there are those which are case discounts. If you buy per cases, the discount is higher. So you see the benefits, how you can be able to earn. And you know, when you get higher discount, your profit also increases. So that's how you can maximize on your earning. You also get free lifestyle magazines. You get a distributor pin, and now you are you have an international business. You earn internationally, because once you start registering people, all those 57 countries we said, you qualify to register people. And actually, you can even venture into new markets and start your own business there. It is not limited. You are an independent distributor. You use your mind wisely. So when you use your mind wisely, you're able to see the opportunities and you open new grounds. The company is there to support you. All right. So that is a point to note. The other step that you grow to is now becoming the manager, who you are today. And that is a very prestigious point, because this is where you start earning and realizing your dream. So as a manager, you can attain this step by doing one purchase, a single purchase of 250 points, or a cumulative of 250 points in a month. You can order once, or you can do within a business month, you do 250 points, or you do an accumulation of 500 points with your team. All right. The benefits of a manager are very good, are very clear. You get all the distributors' benefits. That is all the ones that we have said there before. And you add now the manager's benefits. You get a manager's pin, and the earning we said is between 3 to 5%. All right. And then you attend managers training, like the one we're having today. It is not for any other person. There are no distributors here. So you start now getting direct involvement in the high ranking of their team, the presidential team. They actually give you these trainings. We also come in as your directors, your upline directors. We give you personalized training to enable you to move to the next level. So you are also recognized highly, and you are now in the next step to becoming a senior manager. And now the step of a senior manager is so prestigious because it opens you to the higher levels. Like now, a senior manager, if you accumulate 1,000 points in a month, you get so many benefits, like the benefits of a manager are all on you. Then you get a sales volume bonus of 10%. You see, now the earning increase, and this is where now you should admire to be this month, because we don't want you to stop and say, I'm comfortable being a manager. We want you to see bigger picture. We want to see the potential that you have. And by growing your team, you you're now able to accumulate easily 1,000 points because you use your products, you share the products, and now you start sharing the opportunity. You do the daily success habits, and those ones are going to give you full benefits. So there's a lot of recognition for senior managers also. They attend the senior manager training, the senior manager pin, which is very, very prestigious. If you put it on your jacket, everybody would admire to know what this is because it's a very prestigious pin. Then the next step that you should know, the recognized step, is the executive manager, and an accumulation of 2,000 points per month or more. Then the benefits are all the benefits of a senior manager. Then you add the between 15 to 20% of your sales volume bonus. The recognition is high, is actually international. You attend executive manager training. You open a window now to becoming a director. All right. So when you open this window, it is actually, you know, director is the most admired step in our opportunity because all those other people who are above directors are referred to somebody director, either a Sapphire director, a Ruby director, Diamond director. They are all directors. So we want you to become a director. And that one you can realize very easily by stepping to become as an executive manager. This is a very open window because when you are able to accumulate 2,000 points, getting to 4,000 points is so easy. And this one we show you and we mentor you every step of the way. If you have any challenge, you come to your upline director, they are able to help you. You can also ask question cross-line, even also going up to the top of our team leaders, and they're able to benefit you. You also get an executive manager's pin, which is very, very good. And now the next step, which you're supposed to admire to get to, is becoming a director. When you become a director, everybody in the national or international near world knows that you've become a manager. You're recognized even in the journals. Your name is printed there, and everybody throughout the world knows that you've become a director. You can become a director in several ways. You can, when you open the window, you do your 250 points, and the next month you're able to do 4,000 points, you become a director. And that one, it's open, and it is a very quick way of becoming a director. So somebody who is accumulating 2,000 points, getting to 4,000 points is so easy because you're able to marshal your team and see the realization of that. You can also accumulate when you are not able to sustain your window, which we would admire you to sustain. You're able now to accumulate 10,000 points within 6 months, and you don't have to drop below 100 points. The other one, now you become, or you can also become an executive manager and do the 250 points we said, and do 4,000 points the following month or the same month, and you're able to get. And the benefits of a director, they are all benefits of a distributor, manager, senior manager, executive manager, plus now at the top earning in our company, which is a sales volume bonus of 25%. All right. You also get leadership bonus of 5%, 2%, 1%, depending on the levels, from 1 to 3 levels down. So you also qualify for director recognition in the company's event. You receive director's pin. It's a very prestigious pin. Everybody admires that. So also recognition in the New Life newsletters and Lifestyle magazine. So that one you can see. So how do you accelerate your growth? Your growth is accelerated in several ways. All right. So there's one that the company has given us and it works. We call it 3 in 30. 3 in 30 is where you're able to do, you register at least 3 distributors in a given sales month, and they are doing 100 points each. So when you do that, you are able now to sustain your growth, and becoming a director is so easy. You receive also 3-in-1 basic pin. You're recognized in conventions and events. You're recognized also in New Life news. All that is done. So the 3 in 30 pin recognition, we have 3 in 30, when you do those 3 people you register do 100 points each, you get 1 star pin. When you repeat that the second time, you get a 2 star. The third time, you get a 3 star. The fourth time, you get a 4 star. The fifth time, you become a superstar. And every time you are doing 3 in 30, you get some incentives. There's some incentive that the company gives you, and it is so clear right now. We are getting 2 aloe vera prices for doing 3 in 30. That is very, very good. And when you do that, it's not capped on any. You can do as many as you want. So you also receive branded gifts every time you do your star up to the superstar. All right. So the basic of building your business, that 3 in 30 being one of the basics, you also have to master those basics. And one of the best and very first one that we introduce you into when you're registering is the list of names. All right. The list of names. Review why and how and what also. All those you review. You're able now to know why you are in the business, how you are going to do it, and for what reason. All right. So the name list, you must increase or add onto your name list each and every day. And we recommend that you have at least 3 additionals every day. All right. So we also know how to use that name list by contacting those people that are on your name list through inviting them to the meetings. You don't necessarily need to talk to them per se. If you are not conversant on what to tell them, invite them into a meeting. We have meetings throughout the week. We have physical meetings. We also have the Zoom meetings. You can link up to them. That is being wise to use the events, or being wise to use the tools. Use the tools to further you or to grow your business. So, and one of the tools that we have is the meeting that we have, the physical ones and the Zoom meetings. And also you can do a direct link to your upline director and introduce, even do a 3-way call with them. And you're able now to convince this person to join you. So contacting them is using the phone to each on calling it every person. Ask if they would want or they would be interested to hear how they could earn some extra part-time income or additional income. When you tell them additional income, no one will ever turn you down, because each and every person is looking to add on to what they're earning. So you also need to master how to conduct one-on-one meetings with your prospects. All right. And this is mastered each and every day. There is no master in this. Whatever small story you have is good enough to start. So you review on that small story. And why we are told to use the product is so that we can have the confidence of what our products do. So when you're giving your story, you're giving the product story, and also you're giving how the products have helped you. So you are able to actually see exactly what you're doing. You should have that product story as a new distributor. That's why we are given even the proprietary to start with. How did you feel before new arrived, and how are you feeling now? What product you started with? How did you feel after? All right. You need to master all that. The other thing that you should be able to master is know how to create a need. And one of the best way to create a need is to master the wellness triangle, because we know that what is troubling people today is the lifestyle diseases. And those diseases are brought about by the lifestyle we are having, what we feed on, and how we are doing it. So this is a very good way of creating need in people. When you share about the wellness triangle properly, people will see automatically that they need these products. So they will not even ask you questions. It is themselves to ask, so what do I need for proteins? What do I need for, I feel like this, I feel like that. So they are able now to even connect and see themselves in the picture. So when you're able to share this wellness triangle properly and clearly, these people would come to you. Actually, they will be running to you. So be a master of that. All right. So the 3 in 30 we said, of the three basic model, is this one that we can get quick enough to get to a director. You can master this, and within 3 months, you can qualify to become a director. And we said, you aspire to make 250 points each and every month. And then you teach your people. And the 250 points, how do you create them? You create them basically by using the product and sharing the product. So we train you, or we urge you, or we request you to look forward to sharing the opportunity, the products with other people, so that you can create a sustained customer base. When you have a customer base, you're able now to have the 250 points sealed. They are under key and lock, and you know for sure each and every month you have. So when you have that, the next step now is to teach other people, or to teach your members how to do the same. Your new entrants, let them know that this is the basic, this is the minimum, bare minimum, 250 points, qualifying to become managers as well. And in the next step, when they qualify to become managers, let's say we have 4 people around you, minimum, because I know you can do many. Every month you can do many. We have people who are registering in 10s, in 20s. So we are not limiting you. Bring as many as you can, but show them. Let's say, for example, we have the 4 people, and we give them, or we show them also how to become managers in the same month. Within the end of that month, you and your team will have a pointage of 1,250. And that seals you and gives you a qualification to become a qualified senior manager. So when you have that, you show them also how to become qualified senior managers. All right. When you show them how to become qualified senior managers, the next following month, you and your team will have 6,250 points. And that is a very strong director step. And actually, you have already made your first step to becoming an emerald director. So with that, you can be able to teach your people which products will give you those points. As we said, we master the PVs and the BVs. So those ones are the ones that gives you all that. So we also now, because we are training you to become a trainer, we are not just training you for the sake of it. We are training you because we want you to become like us, and even better, and give us new ideas that we can explore on. We want to also show you how you conduct yourself when you have your meetings, or you are in a meeting setup, because it is very, very good to know exactly how to behave. Because you don't just go into a meeting and behave the same way you are in your office. When you're in a meeting setup, you want to observe some conduct. There is the meeting room conduct. And one of it is you should always be present in a meeting. When you invite people, because we grow our business by inviting people. So we master the skills of inviting, prospecting. When you prospect, you have to invite. The name list helps you to prospect. But now you should not let the name list gather dust on your table. Start inviting those people. So when you invite people, they should not find that whoever invited them is not in the meeting. You should be present in the meeting, because that gives them all the confidence. All right. And they're able also to interact with your other people. They're able to see your apparent directors, who will now create more confidence in these people, because we are able to show them how to feel welcome in the meeting. And also you introduce your guests to the speakers and the readers. That is your apparent directors, your team leaders, and all that. So be on time when you are attending meetings, because there are those people who timekeeping is a big problem. When you come to this opportunity, or you are in this opportunity, we work on our attitude. We change our way of doing things, because the best investment that you can use to gain wealth is time. So, and when you use time properly, it is what now creates the divide between the poor and the rich. So also dress for the business. We dress like that not to just impress, but to become what you are telling other people you are. So become a product of the product. Always sit in the front row. Don't just sit at the back. It shows fear. And that even your visitors, when they find you at the back, they will think that this is the norm. So let's sit at the back because you're not allowed to the front. Everybody should be in the front. We should be fighting to get to the front row so that our guests have all the confidence. When they come, they're able to listen and to understand. So not talking or walking around with the meeting, those are normal things. When you have your phones turned off or put on vibration is the best. Not drinks or food in the meeting. Those are normal things which are conducted in meeting halls. So the recognition, you should start with recognizing the guests, those people who have come for the first time. You understand that they are your prospects and they are now your next distributors. So you should recognize them. And when they started from the word go, they know that the recognition is done every other time. They will get used to it even when they get to the business. So recognize the guests, then recognize the new distributors, you recognize the managers. And when you get to the level of managers and senior managers, you should let them also stand and you appreciate them when they are standing. And if there's a chance, they can mention their name without talking too much. So you go to the senior managers, you also go to directors. Directors, you can give them a chance. You can give one director a chance, or if there's time, each and every director can introduce themselves, but you give them about a minute, and that will give people, because directors have built businesses and they have a story also, they have product story, they have a business story, they have a lifestyle story. You give them a minute to give that. And if you have many guests who you want to be inspired, you give one of the directors a chance to give their story. So that gives those guests a very good picture of the company. So the New World team also, you give them about 2 minutes to talk. You give them all that. They are able to show people, because now World team, they have gone even international travel. So all those. So the names, the titles, the time, new arrive, occupation, all that they give. They also give the best. They're also in the best income bracket. So those are able to incite your people, to not to incite, but to inspire your people. So the personal development that we teach you about is the attitude that attitude is everything. So when you change your attitude, our attitude being our everything, we see things differently. Because in the job setup, attitude ni boss akiingia amekasirika, you all know that things are not working. But here, you should not bring your experiences out there to the meeting or to the customer or to the prospect. You should come with a clear mind that this is who you alikasirisha, because you can understand that those people, when somebody gets freed up out there, he comes with all those and he can pour it even to a prospect, and you lose a very, very prestigious asset, because those people are our assets. So I want us to think through what we have said tonight. And I know that when we master this, growth is imminent. Growth is a must. And in our business, we don't have failures. We've never had failures. We will never have failures. We only have those people who have never seen the vision, who have not seen the vision clearly, and they quit. They don't fail. There is no one who fails in international network marketing. No one. They all succeed, but they succeed. If you want to succeed well, let us work on our attitude. Let's engage our upline directors, and let us engage our team leaders. At this point, I want us to welcome our PT to give us his comments and maybe close the meeting for us. If you can hear me, PT Josephat, you can take it away from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Harun. That's an excellent session there. You can drop the slides. Good evening, everyone. It's indeed nice to have that kind of thorough training from one of our most successful and experienced leaders. That was just so awesome. Being a new manager or an existing manager, I can tell you couldn't have any better trainer than what Harun has just shared with us. Man, that's a big one. I want to maybe just take like 3 minutes or thereabout to close the meeting, because I want you to go digesting what Harun has shared with us, a couple of thoughts there, the things that we need to work on. But then before I wind up, I want to first congratulate you. Congratulations for stepping up to manager. You've acquired some very, very powerful assets to build your business. And that is one, the bonus that you get next week, or maybe by Friday. That bonus, some people feel like it's small. I think Harun also started from a very, very small, with a very small bonus. Most of us do. But then that first bonus of a manager, you can use it to show to your friends the proof that the business is paying. Forget about the amount. So congratulations for that. The second asset is that you are now getting that recognition. In all the meetings where you attend, you'll be recognized as a manager. And if you have guests there, if you have team members in your downlines in that meeting, then you become, they desire to be where you are. So you don't want to take those 2 assets for granted. The first bonus, use it very well. The second thing is your recognition. It works magic to your guests, but then you must have guests in the meetings for it to work. So having congratulated us, I also want to echo Harun's words that now you are a leader. This is a leadership position. That's where leadership begins, because you are now building a team. When we call you a manager, it's not just a title. You are at a position where you should manage your business. Well, we don't talk of managing people. We talk of leading them. So that's why I'm saying that manager is a leadership position. So own your business. Some of the marks that tell us that you are a leader is, how do you own your business? Do you use phrases like, if it has to be, it's up to me? Do you say, I have to make it happen? Do you think like a CEO? Or do you blame other people if your business is not working? So own your business, do all what you need to do so that your business can succeed. My challenge when it comes to owning your business is look at the success habits that we are always taught about. Are you using the products religiously? Are you sharing the opportunity with friends? And Harun has mentioned about customer base. If you don't share products with others, then you not have customer base. And I challenge us. I don't know, how many personal points do you want to have in the month of May? I would be excited to see this on the chat. Our managers, how many personal PVs do you want to have by the end of the month of May? A whole month of May. You start with that kind of a target, and now that dictates how or massively you are going to talk to your prospects, to your customers rather, so that they can buy products through you. And one way is those people that you are talking to about the business, some will not opt to join, they will opt to buy products in your name. So those are what we call personal points. Monica, congratulations, 500 personal points in the month of May. By the way, Monica, by doing 500 personal points, you'll be a senior manager already. You'll have stepped to senior manager, brand new senior manager. and you'll be paid at 5% instead of 3%. But remember, it is 500 points for May alone. Wow, Caroline Chelule, 700 personal points. May God hear that from your mouth to God's ears. Yes. So when you confess and you believe that you are going to do something, for sure it will come to pass. Now, that's the first thing, owning your own business. And also, of course, when you own your business, you take responsibility for building a network, attending these kind of meetings, the meetings that you qualify for. This one was not for everyone. It was only for you as a manager and maybe your leader who is who thought of coming to join us today. So attending the meetings, and when we talk of attending meetings, not only yourself, but also your downlines who qualify for any meeting, let them also attend the trainings. Now, lead by example. Have you registered for convention, for example? If you have not, then it means we don't expect any of your downlines and even guests. We don't expect you to even invite guests to a meeting that you will not be. I challenge all of us to make sure that if you have not registered for the East Africa, for the Superstars Team Convention, and especially the very new people in this call who have not perhaps known about it, make sure you register for the convention to be on 14th of this month. And then you invite so many guests. Guests, those who are not members, will be coming in for free. Allow me to also mention that you need to have courage to massively build your business. The beauty is no one can limit your success in this business. You are the only one who can limit yourself. Think about that. And that was very well demonstrated by our leader, Harun, when he was comparing our jobs versus this business. There is no cap, there is no ceiling as to how much you can earn in this business. So just be very aggressive. Have the courage to push your business the hardest possible, right? So those are my closing remarks. And be in the front line when it comes to marshalling your members, your downlines, to invite guests for events. Because you know that if you have 2 members and they have some guests that they have invited, then those guests are also yours. They are also your guests. I mean, when you invite, when your people invite, then their guests are also your guests because they are coming into your team. So what am I saying? Be an influencer. We always have meetings. Are you taking full advantage of those meetings? For example, this week, the remaining days, we have company meetings on Friday, Bomet. Saturday, we have a Kericho company meeting. In Nairobi, we have our meetings at 680 Hotel every Saturday, 1 p.m., Wednesday, 1 p.m., and Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday, every week. Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday, 1 p.m. Are you taking full advantage of those meetings? So that is my challenge to us. Remember, no one will grow your business. It's you to do it. And while you sit back and perhaps you relax, there are people who are taking, money home. They are reaping great bonuses. And it's the same opportunity for all of us. So I challenge us this month to go full swing. And so far, we are so excited about the far you have come. We are so happy for that. I know there are some people here who were able to make not only the step of manager. You can see like Caroline, she became a manager, brand new manager. She became a brand new senior manager, and she became a brand new qualified senior manager with 1,000 points within the very first month. And that is what we want. And congratulations. I also want to really appreciate those who took steps to even executive managers, like in absentia, Toiwa, Gladys. Executive manager, meaning next month they are going to be directors. And we also had new directors. I don't want to talk about them right now. because we'll be celebrating them in the due course. So for now, that is it. This Friday evening, we have new distributor orientation. So make sure if you have a new distributor, they come for the meeting Friday, 8 p.m. We've not done meetings on Fridays, so take note of that, although we'll communicate through WhatsApp. And then number 2, we'll be having Breakfast of Champions on Saturday, 7th. That is when it's scheduled, Breakfast of Champions. And there's a brand new manager or a qualified manager last month with 500 points. You are invited for the Breakfast of Champions. Now the senior managers will join us, directors will join us, all the other qualifiers, but it's qualified invitation only. So don't miss that one. We will have a virtual one, and then thereafter, in your own regions, the directors will organize for a physical one, where we do enjoy a cup of tea and some snacks. So thank you so much. God bless you. God bless your families. We have just started the month of May. Let's start with, momentum, full swing. Don't wait for a day to go. Just move as if by the end of the month you want to be a president. I mean, put all the effort that you can. Don't waste a single minute. Redeem time. That is one thing that will distinguish those who achieve too much and those who don't achieve much. How you move fast at the beginning of the month. Many people buy time at the beginning. By the time they realize that time is moving, they are too late. So God bless you, our champions. I'll see you on, if you are a new distributor, if you join this month, you qualify to come for the Friday one. And then all of you, at least Saturday, we are together for Breakfast of Champions. Thank you so much. God bless you. God bless you, Harun. That was amazing. God bless you all participants. Thank you so much for being there. This is the month to take your next step. Bye-bye for now.